The Irish are earning millions of euros per week from home.
Okay guys, so here I am live testing this drone out again. So the last day wasn't that good. Angry Blacksmith I see is in. Thanks for dropping in. So I'll just leave my phone down here for the moment and we'll test this out and we'll see how it goes. So as you can see, if I turn the camera down, I am over here. So just at the car. So hello everyone in YouTube world. So this is just a lake nearby where I live. So, and the only thing is it's on an airport flight plan area. So it's restricted where I can fly. So I'll just bring it up there to about 50 meters. We'll go up to about 50 meters. So we're at 50 meters there at the moment. Let me see if anyone else has come into the chat. There is. There's a few people in. Let me have a look and see who's in. Gold Coast, how do? And Angry Banksmith again saying so. Gold Coast, how do? So thanks for joining me. I don't know, can you hear me? But if you can hear me, just put a yes in the chat so I know that the sound is working, the microphones are working. Because I'm not sure, because I have it on silent. So we're going to see if we can just do a little flyby and fly around the place a bit. So I'm trying to find somewhere to put my phone down that isn't going to get wet. Okay, so you're saying you can hear the sound. Okay, so thanks for joining me guys. So right, let's just do a little bit of flying around here. We'll bring the camera down a bit so we can see what's happening, and we'll fly over this direction. So as you can see, if I'll tilt the cameras down, so we're flying just directly over the lakes at the moment, and if I turn you should get a view of another lake which is directly behind me. So we might head over towards that if we can get him in there. He is into focus. So that's just another small little lake, so we'll take a trip over to him. So I don't know, can you hear the drone in the background? So it's not too bad of a day. We're going to have rain soon, but oh, it's saying I lost it's saying I lost my drone connection, which is not good guys. So we're going to have to try and bring him back if I can. There we go, we have him back. Whoa, that was a bit frightening for a minute. So we're going to bring him back towards me, because see, I'm using some of the Wi-Fi signal to actually to stream onto my other phone, so I can keep an eye on the chat. So that does kind of affect the signal up here. So we're heading out over the lake again there. So I hope everyone is okay today. We'll try and bring him back over to me here a bit. So here he comes. So I say it's just testing out the live streaming on this, so maybe in the future if I go anywhere we can put the drone up. So yeah, I'm getting a lot of interference too because I'm in a flight plan of an airport. So it just keeps telling me for authorizations, and I have to click onto it to get authorization to fly it in this area. But we're just having a look around. So there's the other lake, and I think there's if you look over here you can see, turn it the other way, there's another lake up there. The lakes, but because I'm streaming this and using another phone and using the Wi-Fi from this to stream on the other phone, I can't really do that. Now let me get my phone out and have a look and see who's in the chat. Sorry guys, I've been ignoring you. Let's see, Gulf Coast was there, Gulf Coast, Muir Acid, Park Nest, how do? So I think we've lost signal. Did we on the drone? Now we have it back. So it was just buffering there for a minute. Sorry about that. Yeah, it keeps buffering. So again, that's to do with the Wi-Fi and the having to share out the Wi-Fi. So sorry about that, guys. If it's buffering on you. It's just I wanted to see would this work. It was more just a test to see would it work. So it is working anyhow. That's the main thing. So we'll bring him back towards me and we'll bring him down for landing. Just to bring him back. So I can see it's very glitchy because of the Wi-Fi on the thing. So this is where I am. So we'll bring him back towards me, and once we have him overhead, so he's directly kind of at the moment. We'll bring him down. So I'll bring him down slowly because again we're losing signal. So the one thing I've learned from this little thing is that my Wi-Fi sharing out, just to keep an eye on the chat, will not work. So I'm going to have to find another source to keep an eye on the chat. Park Nest is on lunch at the moment, so I'm going to have to find another way of doing this. But this is just a little test, so you can actually see me here now in a second. Bring the camera back up. We'll bring him in towards me, and we'll bring him down a bit more. So here I am, guys. Welcome. So thanks for dropping in. We're going to shoot him back up into the air there now and see what happens. So you see, it is real, it is live. So away we go. And we're going to bring it up to about 100 meters for the fun. I think, is it 100 meters is the legal limit? It'll tell me here in a minute anyhow what my legal limit in this area is. So we're up to 55. We're up to 70. So 70 is my legal limit, and it's because it's telling me I'm not connected to the aircraft anymore, so that is a bit of a disaster again.
Go home.
So it's coming back to its go home because it lost signal. So
landing.
So it's going to come down to its go home point. Now I have signal back again. So as you can see, it's coming down. I let him come down. So we're going to have to find another way of keeping up with the chat. So we have to find a phone, buy a phone, cheap SIM card, and when we're doing this, and then that way I'll have someone with me with a phone who has access to it. Now I can tap to cancel, it's telling me. So I'm going to cancel the landing, and we're going to try again. So, but what I'm going to do in the meantime is I'm going to turn off my chat. So I won't be able to keep up with you and see what you're saying in the chat, but it's just I want to see will it work better when I have the chat off. So don't forget to give it a like, guys, if you don't mind. I appreciate it if you do. So we're going to. So I'm not sure if we're lagging behind or what's the story on the live here, but I'm going to switch off my Wi-Fi port. So we're back. I'm going to try and shoot it back up to about 70 meters. And I do apologise if we have been not a great stream or not a great live, but right, we're up to 67, 68. There we go. We're 70 again. Now, seem to be okay on signal this time. She's steady, so I'm just going to give you a little spin around so you can see the area I'm in. So you can see there just a nice little spin around some forestry. So as Ali Mack could say, this looks a lot like Scotland, and it does too. Ireland, Scotland, same sort of wilderness. So if you're thinking of somewhere you want to get away from everything, away from the hustle and bustle of everything, the west of Ireland is the spot for you. We have all this nice areas to walk in, fly drones, whatever you want to do. No one really bothers you. Oh, let me turn that camera up. I'm sorry about the filters, guys. I should have put better filters on for this one as well, because as you can see, if I put it down, the sunlight doesn't interfere with it, so I needed to really put on some filters, but we didn't. So you can see, far as the eye can see, nothing but wilderness. Now I can try and zoom in if I can. There we go, and put the camera back up so you can see further away, and there's 4 times away. So I just wanted to test out the zoom while I was at it. So you can see the zoom is working okay. A few sporadic houses here and there, but other than that, pure wilderness. So we might as well bring it into land and
landing.
So she's coming into land, so we'll see how close it gets to its landing zone. Again, we'll put the camera down. And I do apologise to everyone else who was in the chat there that I'm not talking to, because we're just getting a lot of water at the moment. I'm hoping she's not going to try and land in the water. There we go, now we're getting some land so where I took off from was that bench, so let's see how close it gets to that bench. So it's not too far off where it should have been, so we'll manoeuvre into position and we'll land it. And again, guys, thanks for watching. Setting up the camera so you can see the landing, hopefully. There we go, that's what I wanted. So we're going to go back until we get the bench into line. So here's my bench. So you can see the bench there, so I'm going to actually have to turn the camera back up because I don't want to get any water or anything splashing up from the spray that may be on that bench. Get a look out on the lake as we bring it down to land. So you can see there is a bit of a breeze today. Now, so telling me I'm quite close to landing on something. I just don't want to manoeuvre too close to it. Plus I was standing behind it, so that didn't help it. Doesn't like when you stand behind it. So there we go. That's it, landed. So guys, thanks for watching, and hopefully give it a like up, thumbs up, or hit the thumbs down twice, and then we'll be happy enough with that, won't we? So hopefully we'll have something more interesting the next time we go live with the drone. Might be a while, but because the weather is going to be changing soon, going into the winter, so it's not a time for drones. A lot of rain, stuff like that. But thanks for watching, guys, and catch you on the next one. Hopefully I'll have a video out on scrapping something out on Thursday. So see you all later.